Alright, this is how we do. It's early in the morning, 9:31. We mark previous day high, previous day low, and then move to 30 minutes. 30 minutes we mark the most relevant key level. What is the relevant key level? This area. Above this I'm bullish, below this key level I'm bearish. So now the market open, we're just waiting to see what happens. We're also testing 30 minutes imbalance, 1 hour imbalance. Let's see if this low is going to be low, or are we going to be taking, or we will take it out. So that's how we do it. Now we have levels and everything. We just wait and for create confirmation, and then after that we take our trades. As you see, we broke this low, created another low. I have level here as a bounce. The only reason I have a level here is that I want this support to be respected. If we do break below, I also want to see what's the reaction here. But in the meantime, we have 1 hour imbalance here. So pretty much you mark your levels and you wait for what is the reaction. That's how it's gonna be. You don't go back to a high time frame, because those levels that you mark pretty much represents and tells you the history of what is in high time frame. Those previous day high, previous day low, and key levels. Now you just wait and watch the price action. We were rejected from this area as I have marked it, and we pretty much broke below. So now I'm waiting to see what we do. If we are able to take this low or create some sort of a low, or we are creating higher lows basically. But in the meantime, we do create this low. I want to see a bounce from here. That's how it's gonna see it. What do we see here is that we created a low. I marked this high. If we do break this high, that's a clear indication of bullish imbalance. At this moment, we're just waiting and being patient, and pretty much gives the time. But you could tell this 1 hour gap imbalance is being respected. You could tell. So I am expecting some sort of bullish imbalance to be happening, and that's where our entry will come. All right, so we broke. Most likely we're gonna take this low. But I already typed on the Discord that mark this level. Close above this area will be early entry. Now we're just waiting and pretty much seeing what's the price does. So let me mark this level. That's what we do. Let's see what the price does at that level. Alright, we are able to close above this key area. If we did close above this key area with a strong close above here, that's an early sign of entry. Alright, so here's the plan. This area that you all see, I'm expecting some sort of higher low for in order for external structure to stay bullish. Now, if we invalidate this 1 minute imbalance, there's a clear sign that there is a momentum. But I also want to see if we are able to reject this area and all this area. So just keep watching. Alright, so we're starting long here. So now we closed above this area. This was rejection. Now I want to see what are we doing here, okay? And then with the bounce, I will add.
Okay.
All right, so this was an early entry for sign. This was entry for a long, oh god.
Okay, just waiting to do the re-add.
This rejection should fail. This rejection should fail. And then we should have a retest. Also, close above key level is a clear sign. Let's see what we do now. I added just because there was no retracement, and this key level should hold us. Now that we're in the early stage of adding, we still have possible retracement. I'm going to be seeing the price. First of all, see what it does under the previous day low, and then what it does at here. So pretty much.
Got it.
So we're just it's all about the entry and everything. When you adjust your entry, everything seems to be easier from that point on. All right, as you guys can see, we do have some sort of reaction in this previous day. Sorry, in this possible rejection area, we do close above it. This would be an ideal, but in the meantime, looking long-term frame, we do need some sort of pullback. So
Should I be looking to get out here?
I wouldn't be looking to get out now, but possible pullbacks is happening. So. As you all see, I took it in all of my accounts. I posted that there. And this is how we do it, baby. This is a good momentum here. Perfect. Close above that area would be what's ideal with creating an imbalance. It's a good push. Alright, great push as you all can see. Possibly I'm looking to see if we can create an imbalance here. Not really. Perfect. This is what I want to see here. Great, an ideal, a bullish imbalance would be an ideal here. Let's see, most likely we will create an imbalance here, a bullish imbalance. Great. Now I want this bullish imbalance to respect. Alright, as I mentioned, we're gonna watch the reaction on here. Great push. So far the momentum is bullish. As you all can see, we're above 50%.
I'm still in.
As you can see, this area is a really important area. Close above this, we would definitely see a retouch of a key level.
the stop loss. I'm out.
Okay. Now let's see and watch what we do on this bounce area. So as you all saw, this was our entry sign. Since the push was too high, I added, we didn't got a bounce, so I'm gonna get out of those levels. Now I am creating higher lows, and possibly higher low. Now we just wait and see. Now we'll wait and see. Alright, so if we're unable to hold this possible higher low, I'm getting out. And I still believe this push has momentum to the upside, but just because my entry is not that good, we didn't get a retest and it just added, so it's a little higher. That's why I'm getting out of this area. But this is how I manage pretty much, and that's how it is. So the reason we got out, I did record the video earlier. I don't know, for some reason it's not saved. You see, we broke this 5 minutes imbalance and went above and then came back and broke it, and potential higher low broke, as you all will see it on the video. I usually am waiting for target to hit which was my key level, but remember I also added a little late because we never got a retest. And I said on the video that if you go in the first, you will see that I will wait for a retest, and that's where I will add. But we never got a retest, and I added, and my ad was a little too up on here too. I did expect some sort of pullback after this huge move. So if you have a huge move like this and there's not a clear pullback, then usually the pullbacks are pretty intense. What it means is that you will see a huge pullback to this area around half of the move. So for that reason I got out, and as you can see, we end up creating low, higher low, and then this is also equal low. Usually when you see an equal lows like that, this will have a manipulation. So I see this as a kind of manipulation coming back, kind of taking this equal lows and then having a distribution. So we will wait, and pretty much when you have a higher lows equally like that, there is higher chance that this will manipulate people. People will get long here, and then it will come back, take this short, and then people will short here because it's took by literally will be sweep of liquidity because of the equal low, and then you will have distribution to the upside. I did took those videos like clip by clip, so I will combine all them and pretty much make it one video and post it for you guys in Discord. Take care, everyone. So as I mentioned earlier, remember, I see the price wants to come back to this equal low because this is a strong magnitude, and that is exactly what happened. We pushed all the way, and this is exactly what happened. Now I did take this trade. I'm not here to say no, this will happen, but not take it. I did took this trade, and I got out at this key level. The proof is right here. This is the proof. I entered here, added, and then I got out here. So it's all about the price action, everything. It's all algorithmic, and it tells you what it needs to do, what it wants to do, and pretty much the structure. If you follow the structure, that's how it is. I took this trade from here to here in all of my accounts, and then close it at this area. All right, so this is the last piece of the trade. I will combine all those recording that I did on my phone and post it for you guys on Discord. If you guys do have any questions, please feel free to ask it on Discord.